button right at 5 o'clock. We're live. Welcome everyone to 5 a.m. Lego, or as it's known in some circles, as Sam Lego. Had someone message me yesterday and say, I've been reading this entire week as Sam Lego, and I've been wondering who Sam Lego is. And I was like, oh shoot, it does look like Sam Lego. So welcome everyone to Sam Lego. I'm Sam, and this is where I get on here every day at 5 o'clock a.m. my time. It might be a different time for you. It probably is. But this is where I get on and we work on stuff, we chat, we have a good time. This is our first Friday show, and I'm very excited about that. And I know other people are as well. I've been getting messages like, it turns out 5M Lego is a thing, especially with people in other countries, specifically Australia. I've been getting the Australian messages of people saying like, dude, this is like perfect timing for me. I'm excited about Friday because I can be here. It's in the evening for me. And I'm just like, Australian people, you're my brothers and sisters. Let's do this together. 5 a.m. for me, 8 p.m. for you. It's Friday night. How does it feel? You just accomplished an entire week. You survived. And now here we are doing 5 a.m. Lego, 8 p.m. Lego. I see a lot of people here. R2 Barry, first in the chat with the hello. We've got Quacking Honk following right behind, and they're interacting back and forth. I love to see that too. I like to see the engagement with you guys. Kingsy Boy is here. Cartman Studios. My Life with Bricks. Deepak is here, of course. We've got Andy in the house. Brad is here. Brad, hope you're having a safe drive home. Happy to keep you company here. Felix says, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. My pickup from Walmart, guys. Graphic tees back in the house. Cobra Kai shirt. I'm feeling it today. We're going to chop the competition with some breaking it down with brickitect this morning. If you guys haven't been able to tell, we had a lot of sets that we've been building lately out of the backlog. And as a result, my studio has been filling with sets that have been built out of the backlog. We don't have a lot of space to display stuff, at least currently. So a lot of these smaller things that we build, they end up getting broken down and, just preparing for the next thing because we're always working on something. We're always building something. And I think that's great. It's just, what do you do with the other stuff? So while Clark is sleeping, I'm going to tear apart a bunch of these Lego sets and hopefully he doesn't notice. I considered doing the mobile bat base first because he loves that one, but I might try to keep that one built. I'm going to try. We got more peeps joining in here. Welcome, guys. Too many names to count. Pixar Plays here. Donut Guy. Where's my donuts? That's all I want to know. Thank you for being a consistent member and joining us. Martin's here. Andy, I got you. Chubas says, been staying up just to catch these streams. I appreciate that. Don't sacrifice your sleep for 5 a.m. Lego. These videos are always available. If you just go to my page, I did a little community post yesterday because some people probably don't know. If you go to my page, you can just scroll down like a little bit. Just go scrolling and you'll see a whole playlist of 5 a.m. Lego. If you want to watch the old ones, not that like there's anything amazing that happened. Like there's no like, dude, you need to watch Wednesday's show, but it's something that if you just want to chill out for an hour or two, you can tune into and hang out with. Martin says, good morning. Well, good morning to you, sir. Good morning. Quacking Honk says, I'm going to get the Daily Bugle. Well, good luck with that. I'd like to get that one too. Martin says, I just watched your dream sub video. Made me hungry. Oh my goodness. I have this thing with Subway where I'm like, I like Subway because you can specifically tell them exactly how you want to make your sub. If you don't know what Subway is, basically you walk in, you're like, I want this bread, I want this meat or whatever, or this particular sub, and then you're like, put that on, that on, that on, that on. And I have like this sub that I get every time there. But every time I go to Subway, I leave disappointed. I'm like, in my mind, that was really good. But then I had it and it wasn't good. So I was like, let me try to make my own. I found these sub rolls that were like glorious from the Wegmans Bakery, which is our grocery store. And then I started collecting all these different ingredients. Like this peppered ham is delicious. Got like this honey turkey. So you got like a little bit of sweet. You got a little bit of pepper. I got like lettuce, onions. I don't like tomatoes. I'm not a tomato guy, but I am a ketchup guy. They're two very distinct things. But I found like this sub oil, which was kind of inspired this. I was like, the oil was the thing. And then I got the peppers. I'm a pepper guy. I got pickles. But then I find these sweet peppers. These sweet pepper strips. and they're only found at one of the grocery stores in my area. So I'm going to go buy like probably like half dozen of them. But I made this sub, and it was my sub. It was exactly what I wanted in life. So I see no reason to ever go out and buy a sub again. Although if I added up like the money that I put into this between all the ingredients that I got, I don't know. I mean, I can make like probably like 6 or 8 subs depending on how many rolls I have or buns. I called it a bun in the video. I felt like when I was editing the video, that wasn't the right thing to be called. It's not a bun. A burger is on a bun. A bun is a circular thing. A sub or like a roll. A roll is a long thing. A hot dog roll, a hamburger bun. I don't think there's any debating that. But yeah, that's how we start a day. Martin inspires a whole conversation about food. Now you Australian peeps, you're like, ooh, late night snack attack time. Let's go, baby. 10 a.m. Lego for TJ. Welcome from the UK, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Gamer Studio says, I should be editing for my channel, but I'm watching this. I need the video to be done by tomorrow night before 5 a.m. Lego, of course. Well, I'm glad that you're here. But you could do both. You could probably, well, you need to listen. This is like an audio presentation. Brad says, I'm going to get Jimmy John's later today. I've never had Jimmy John's, nor do I know what that is. That must be like a regional thing. I see more Jimmy John's. Chubba's Elite, you should get Jimmy John's. Where do I have to go to get a Jimmy John's? I don't see that life here in Pennsylvania. Chris told me I need to go to Publix and get a sub from there. Felix says he's getting a Subway for lunch. Gonna be good. Well, Felix, you should come over to the brickitect Casa here, and we'll make you a proper Subway sub. I can't comment on Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's might have me smoked on mine, but I'm going to say that I'm up there. I need to talk to Jimmy John. Can you give me his phone number? Get him on the phone. I'll be like, so Jimmy, bring it on him. Only old people talk on the phone like this. When you make a phone, I saw a video, they tested this kid. They're like, act like you're on the phone. Some people go like this. They go like this. Kids go like this, because this is what a phone looks like. A phone is now this. A phone is not this. Welcome to 5 a.m. Lego. let's get to work, boys. We almost didn't have our B cam today. It almost didn't work out. The GoPro was like, I don't know if I want to work today. I need a day off, Greg. I'm like, no, you will work. So I did like a weird voodoo combination of things here. I was like, let's unplug the GoPro. If you guys didn't know, I can do some fun stuff here. This is my mobile rig, if you want to call it that. It's about as mobile as you can get with maybe 4 feet of cord. But this allows us to go all over the place. In fact, let's do this. Let's have some fun. We'll show you guys. We'll show you what I see. Okay? This is what I see. I can see you guys. And you can see me. And I read your guys' chat messages there. It says how long people are watching for. View times of 1 minute 43 seconds right now. A lot of people are coming in. They're like, this isn't the content I subscribe for. And that's okay. That goes up. Surprisingly, maybe it's too early for people, but it's kind of fun, right? Like, so this is what I take around with me, and I can show all kinds of stuff with this. And my dream, I guess, which could easily be accomplished thanks to Jeff Bezos at Amazon.com. My dream is to get like a 50-foot cord for this. And then I can take you guys with me as we go throughout the studio when we're working on things. I don't know if this has any audio on it though. I think it might just be serving as a webcam right now. So I need to figure this out too. Maybe we could get a 50-foot cord for this as well. We'll take it to go. I'll take my iPad. We'll try to get you guys this mobile setup that isn't so mobile. Or I could just use my darn phone. But who wants to do that? I like to be Mr. Fancy Pantsard here. All right, let's bring you guys down. We're going to start tearing apart some sets as I chat with you about things and stuff and whatever the heck you want to talk about in your life. Yeah, Clark is still in bed, believe it or not. It's pretty early for him, so he'll probably be up sometime during the stream, or maybe not. You really don't know. It's unpredictable, just like many things here on 5 a.m. Lego. Mark asks, what GoPro is that? It's the 8. I got the 8 because I like the little... I had the 7. I sold the 7, got the 8. The 9 plagued with all kinds of technical difficulties. But the 10 is calling me, but I'm on a holding pattern because the DJI Osmo Action 2 is coming out later this month. And supposedly it's going to have like this really great sensor in it. It's modular, so you can put like different attachments on it, like a front-facing cam, or you can do a lot of things with it. So I'm waiting to see what that's like, and then I'm probably going to upgrade my GoPro, because I do use this like occasionally, like when we go on vacation, and I use it sometimes with RC videos and such. So we might be doing the upgrade on that, and we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. But I don't want to commit to one thing and then like immediately after the next best thing comes out. But I'm going to start tearing this set apart. This, of course, is the tractor. What once gets built now gets torn apart, and we'll work our camera down for this a little bit. I have fun just messing with cameras and stuff, guys. Audio stuff, it's like my thing. I just enjoy it so much. That's a big part of this. And I've been having fun with these streams, man. It's been great. I've been looking at the support on these, and it's like, it's really it's encouraging. I'll say that. Oh, I did want to say something. For the non-beard detectors, I'm getting sick of the beard, so this will be the last 5 a.m. Lego with beard. I know that's going to make like 3 people sad. I looked at myself and I'm just like, I can't anymore. Every time, growing a beard is like a Subway sub. In principle, it's like, dude, this is going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. And then you do it and you're like, yeah, it wasn't that good. And then you learn your lesson and you don't do it for a while. And then you're like, ooh, you know what I'm in the mood for? A beard. Yeah, no, it's gone. So if you watch Missing Pieces, which will be recorded later today, assuming I have anything left to talk about, and I do, it'll be beardless. Beardless beard boy. Don't wimp out. Beard power, says Irish Andrew. I'm sorry, dude. Plus, Mrs. Brickitect hates it. And you know what they say, Irish Andrew? I don't know if they say this in Ireland or not, but they say, happy wife, happy life. Remember that. JD says 5 a.m. works great for your Aussie audience. I know. That's who I make this for. Don't tell the U.S. crowd. I know the couple of them are here, including Chris, who just got here. Chris says, Mrs. Brickitect finally had enough of the beard. Well, no one likes it, really. Clark doesn't like it either. I try to like do a little snuggle action with him. He's like trying to get away from it. He doesn't like it either. Beards aren't very nice. So, if I want any kind of affection for my family in any way, you know what I'm talking about, Chris. The beard's got to go, brother. Sacrifices must be made. But yeah, I was going to say the Australian audience are some good peeps. I used to say that the UK audience was the nicest of the bunch. I don't know, UK guys. I've got some love from the Australian crowd, and I don't know. It's only been 5 days, so we're kind of in the honeymoon stage here with the Aussies. We got some Kiwis. Now, please tell me this. This is going to sound very ignorant. I'm going to lose some Australian cards. Aussie and a Kiwi. Explain that to me. Are they one and the same? Are they two different things? I really apologize for my ignorance, but I see people that they're like, I'm a Kiwi. I'm an Aussie. Is a Kiwi someone from New Zealand? Gold Puffin says UK loves you most. Well, no, stop it. No, okay, go ahead. You guys will have to help me. Oh, goodness gracious. Miguel says do a mustache. Bring it back to the 70s. Do you want me to get divorced? Do you want me to be alone forever? If I did a mustache, parents, kids couldn't even watch my videos anymore. I'd be on some type of sex offender list or something. Okay, Aussie versus New Zealand. Okay, well, geez, I can't group you guys together. I have to figure out which one's better. Deepak says, I'm in New Zealand. Okay. So I was sort of right then. Sort of right, sort of wrong. Act like I knew the whole time. I was just testing you. I didn't realize I'd be starting a war between the Kiwis and the Aussies. Sorry, guys. You're all great. Yeah, straight up divorced. On the predator list. That's the mustache life for you. I did go to work one year with just one day. I just did a mustache. And it was kind of fun, actually. It was years ago. I wouldn't recommend it. Some people can pull it off. Like, I'd say probably the best mustache wearer these days is probably Dr. Disrespect. Just completely pulls it off. Brad says UK loves you most until the guy has a name we shall not talk about shows up. Oh, that guy. Yeah, he pretty much ruins it for you guys. I would say because of one person, the UK is ruined. And he's from Wales. Completely ruined. Confused Mind says, when next video with Clark? Maybe it could be in as little as just a few minutes. It could be hours. It could be years. I'm kidding. Soon, maybe. If you're a younger kid and you're here literally just waiting for Clark to show up, this probably isn't the stream for you. It's time for you to give her mom her iPad back and go back to bed or go do something productive. Go play with your toys. Go do something, because this isn't that kind of stream. This is if you're here and you've watched these, you know that this is your type of stream. But if you're here to ask when's the next video with Clark, this probably isn't your stream. I do appreciate your parents letting you watch, though. Give them my best. Cat Lover wants to know if they're the only one from Tasmania. Is that true? Any Tassies? Are they called Tassies? Brad says, you should do the handlebar mustache like Hulk Hogan. Ooh, brother. I need to get the Hulkamania t-shirt. That's the shirt I'm missing. I need the yellow Hulkamania t-shirt. Donut Guy says, this is my iPad. Did you buy it? The iPad thing is just more of a joke. It started on my gaming channel. I think it's kind of funny. Hey, Evan says it's 3:17 in the morning, way out there in mountain time, right? Where are we at here at 3:17? And the question is, are you up early or are you up late? Or both? We got people from Melbourne. Deepak says New Zealand has no snakes. Australia is probably one of the worst poison spiders in the world. Okay, I'm out. I'm out on Australia. I've seen Leo Kim's videos, and he's always talking about spiders and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know. I think about spiders sometimes when I was out. Like I have these rubber boots that I put on to go let the chickens out, which someone remind me to do that here in just a little bit. We're going to take a commercial break here at some point. And I just put my boots on without even thinking about it. And the other day I was like, what if something was in my boot? You know, what if there was a giant old spider in there? And as in Australia, I think you probably have to worry about that. Speaking of Australia, we just got a super chat from JD. He says, does US have the Fairy Tale Bricktober sets? Unfortunately, no. I don't believe so. Not that I've heard of. I would have loved to snag. I love anything Bricktober. Toys R Us. Why? Why couldn't they save you like they saved GameStop? That's all I wanted. Save my Toys R Us. I know your prices were insane, but man, Clark was just a little dude, and we had so much fun just going through the aisles there and shopping around and having a great time. Oh, we can still do it, but on a very small scale at like Target and a smaller scale at Walmart. Target has a pretty good toy selection. Occasionally, unless you're looking for Transformers, then it's like, no. Thank you for the super chat, though, brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate it very greatly. If that's a word. Very greatly. And he says, reach for the sky. Are you pretending that you're from Toy Story? There's a snake in my boots. Okay, I see what's happening here in the chat. Reach for the sky. You're my favorite cowboy. Hey, Platypus is here. He says, hey, Greg, getting ready for work. Have a great day at work today. REI needs you. You'll do great. Chuba says, my Target just isn't stocking Lego anymore. My Target just gave up on Transformers. I did can bring it in. Here, let's go. Let's go, Big Cam. Actually, let's go here. Bring it in, guys. So, I got Clark a Transformer yesterday for Christmas or birthday. I hear something upstairs. I think it's Roxy. sexy. I got him a Transformer he's been looking for. Don't tell him. It's a secret, okay? Don't tell him. He might be coming down at some point. He's going to love it. It's one that he's been eyeballing, and I kind of put it off last time we were there. I was like, let's get this thing instead, because I'm trying to get him, like, get some ideas for Christmas and things. I think we're going to try to get him a bicycle. His bike's getting too small for his long body that he's got. He's growing. So we're going to try to do that. But Cody was saying because of these shipping shortages and all this stuff that's happening, if we're getting anything, we better do it now because it's going to get hard to get stuff. Oh, Sugar Shack. It just became a brickitect video, boys. One of the extras. Okay, so I got my first set. If you guys want to see how I do things here, the Autobots are in the house, guys. You are a toy. I don't identify as a toy. Buzz Lightyear. That's how he would say it today. He's like, I don't identify as a toy. Irish Andrew says, my local Target and Walmart haven't properly stocked Lego all through the pandemic. Hashtag COVID sucks. The only thing they got there is Chima. Okay, so what I do here, got all my pieces, right? Before I put my pieces in here, assuming this is a fresh pen, what I do, make sure we have it on the right side. I write the set number here. Lefty gang, unite. All lefties of the world. This is your stream. So we write the set number. I feel so much pressure writing right now because I know you're all watching me. So luckily it's kind of off frame a little bit. So we write that. And then I write what the set name is, which I think is it just Tractor? Yeah, Tractor. How many times has Lego made the set named Tractor? All right, so we write that on there. Tractor. Yeah. See, GoPro's always got my back. This might be the way more expensive camera with the way more expensive lens with the better quality. But when I'm looking for that instant focus, GoPro loves me, just like the Kiwis. We take that, and then we hope. This might be a little stretch because of those big wheels, but we hope that everything fits in here. The wheels are definitely going to be problematic, and this is going to be a little loud. So if you were here for the quiet ASMR, Greg. Andy says, lefties assemble. Yeah, baby. Are you kidding me? Brad and Andy are both lefties? Holy smokes, boys. Holy smokes. Both of my boys, they're lefties. I like that. I knew there was something. You don't develop friendships like that with right-handed people. It just doesn't happen. How to offend 85% of your audience. Well, what percentage of the world are left-handed? That's what I need to know. Can someone Google that for me? I want to see how many people I can offend in one sentence. You know what I hate? People with two eyes. There's like one pirate in here. He's like, Yarg! Oh, Greg. I watch you on my ship from the seven seas. Oh my God, the lefties. The righty. It's been real quiet with the righties since the lefties came out. Brad says, I got a notification from Hasbro Pulse that mine is delivered. Got me some Optimus Prime. I pre-ordered one that apparently doesn't come out until June. Thanks, Chris. Cost me money. Speaking of Hasbro, I think I mentioned this story. I emailed the guy back yesterday. I got an email from someone that represents Hasbro, like one of their marketing guys. And they're doing the third and final season, apparently, of Bumblebee's Cyberverse Adventures. And they reached out to us and asked if we would like a care package from them to review. And I was like, yeah. Like, he's like, to do an unboxing and a review and to hype the show. I'm like, if there's one thing that we can do is hype things. So that'll be kind of cool. I'm waiting to hear back from him. I'm assuming it's going to be a go, and we'll see what happens. Pretty exciting, though. I should be like, can you forward this to Lego and show them that, like, that this could be a thing? I mean, how many dedicated Transformers videos do we even have? The fact that they're reaching out like that is kind of cool. It's not like we're a Transformer review channel on Greg's World. It's just, that's something we do on occasion. We go Transformer hunting and we play with them on occasion. But to have the company reach out is pretty wild. Meanwhile, every single day, almost, I make videos about Lego. You know what Lego has done for us? Not that they owe us anything. They slapped us in the face. So you know what Lego can do? Give your iPads back to your parents real quick. Turn the volume down. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not going to say anything like that. It's too early for us to tell them where they can stick it. They can stick it right inside this Hefty bag. I use Hefty brand. I haven't heard from Hefty yet either. They haven't shouted me out. They haven't asked me to do an unboxing of their new gallon-sized bags with the slider zipper. I just prefer these for some reason. I don't know what it is. Ziploc, I guess, is this is like maybe the Mega Blocks of bags. Although Hefty is the brand you go to for like a really good bag. Like if you're trying to get a garbage bag, you're trying to put a body in something, you're trying to dump it off the bridge, you're going to do a Hefty bag. You're trying to put your little sandwich inside a bag, you're going to do Ziploc, right? Hefty is what real men use for their sets. Anyways, that's what we do. I put this inside a, do I have any over here? I'll show you what I do. Bear with me here, folks. Someone said that little clip to Hefty. I think we got a little deal going on there. If I do the little slogan, real men use Hefty, I don't think they'd like that though. I don't think that works in modern times. The women feel alienated. Real women use page protectors. So we put this in a 3-ring binder, right? In order by set number. So if I'm looking for Lego City, I have a City binder, 3-ring binder. You flip it open, you can see all the City sets you have, just like a Lego library. And then you're like, oh, I want to build the tractor. So what you do is you reach in here, you pull that out, you go over to my bins that I bought. I bought a ton of these bins. You open the one that says City, and it might even eventually be like 2020 City or 2021 City. And then you look for the set number that matches that, and then you can build it. You don't need the box anymore. I've always wanted the Lego library. You don't need the box to have a Lego library. That's the only thing I didn't know. I didn't know that in my life. Hey, is brickitect here? I didn't see him. I must have missed him. Oh, there he is. He says, morning, everyone. Well, morning, brickitect. What kind of bags does brickitect use? I bet he's a Hefty user. He's Hefty, just not with bags. You know what I mean? he's fat and overweight. I'm kidding. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't want to see this set go because I love me some Carnage. Carnage shirt getting washed today, I think. So maybe Monday we'll have our Carnage shirt on. We'll be striking hard in that video. Welcome, brother. He says, I'm here, slowpoke. Hey now. You're not my favorite cowboy. Gonna take Carnage apart. Sick minifig though. Just freaking sick. My first Carnage after all these years. Brickitect really, he messed me up years ago, man. I remember seeing it at Kmart, that one Carnage set with the little helicopter thing and the guy. It was like $13. I'm like, oh, I'm not paying that much. I'm going to wait for it to get cheaper. And now it's probably like, I think last time I looked, it was like $26 on eBay for this tiny little set. Dumb. Brickitect says he uses drawers. The headpiece, though. Let's give him some proper recognition. I know it's just Carnage, but how cool is he, man? Look at that head. Sick. Hey, Mark's out. Thanks. Yeah, are we continuing 5 a.m. over the weekend? I'm trying to decide, dude. I want to, but I'm worried about getting burnt out. I don't want to get to the point where I'm just like, oh, I can't do this anymore. So I'm debating whether to do it. I might do like a live stream like Saturday afternoons. I think that'd be nice for the peeps that can't make it here to this. I just noticed my leg is in the shot here of this. Not my actual leg, but my, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Let's do it like this. Ooh, we can go real wide here, boys. That's fun. That's fun. Platy says, man, I hate it when people like ride on the end of my bumper with high beams on. So rude. So rude. Give him a good, they'll do it. I was going to say give him a good brake check. Not a great idea for anyone. Don't mess with aggressive drivers, guys. You don't know what's going on in someone's life. And it could get bad. I see all these videos on Reddit of like, it's a subreddit called Idiots in Cars. If you want some good entertainment, go to look at Idiots in Cars on Reddit. And oh my gosh. People brake checking, people just acting like absolute idiots on the road. You really, as a driver, you really have to be a defensive driver. You got to like look around, See what other people are doing. Kind of anticipate their moves. Don't engage with people. Don't try to race people. Don't cut people off. Just people are whack, dude. People are just messed up. And if you're out there engaging with them, it's probably not going to end well. In some cases, the worst. Like, think about people pulling guns and stuff. This probably doesn't happen anywhere but the United States, because we're out there with our freaking pistol on our hip. So, yeah, anyways, you might get beat up if you stop for gas. What was that movie that my mother-in-law told me to watch? Shoot, Russell Crowe's in it, and it's kind of like a road rage thing, and then he like goes after the woman and her whole family and stuff, gets her cell phone. I forget what it's called. I watched it recently, but it wasn't very good. It was like one of those movies where every move that the person in trouble does is like a dumb thing, and you're just like, okay, don't do that. Don't do that. You're an idiot. And then she's like, I'm going to do that. It's like when you watch a horror movie and the person is like, they're like, I'm going to run upstairs in this house and try to hide in the closet, a place that I can't get out of. They'll never find me there. And then all of a sudden the bad guy takes an axe through the closet door. That's the kind of stuff that this movie is completely made of. Look up Russell Crowe's most recent films and you'll see what it is. Shoot, I just can't recall what it's called. Sorry, guys. It's on Amazon Prime or some crap. Probably not worth watching, though. Oh, the Aussies are freaking out because it's Russell Crowe. Fighting around the world with Russell Crowe. Have I played Halo or bought any of the Mega Construct sets? I have one in the To Be Built for How Bad Is It series. It's the buildable Master Chief. It's sick. Unhinged. Thank you, Gamer Studios. The hero we need right there. Russell Crowe, the great Aussie in South Sydney. Rabbitohs supporter? Any Aussies in the chat? Am I right? Yeah. Go Rabbitohs. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So if you guys want to watch Unhinged and watch somebody just make every mistake in the book of I'm the person in distress, it's your movie. No hate on Russell. He was great in it. He was definitely unhinged. He was probably the best part of the movie, honestly. Russell, though, I don't know if I think he might have gained some weight for the movie or the film, as you guys would probably say. The dude was rocking like probably 250, 300 pounds, though. It was kind of weird seeing him let himself go because he was, back in the day when he was the Spaniard, man was shredded. You want to watch? That's the good Russell Crowe movie to watch. Go watch Gladiator. Joaquin Phoenix, legend in that film. He was so good. Are you not entertained? That's what I say to you guys at 5 a.m. Is this not why you were here? I do my best. Bricktol wants to know, did I see the ideas review results? Yeah, dude. I'm going to throw it out there. I need your guys' votes or whatever. I guess no one decides this other than somebody in the boardroom. I want King Tut to be perched majestically beside Darth Maul. I want the astronaut because I like buildable figures. I think both of those are great. And then the Polar Express would be great too. Who doesn't love a nice train? If they just made that. Instead, we'll get another castle. There's literally going to be like one set to come from this. Very disappointed. We'll see. I'm just preparing myself for disappointment. I know King Tut's not going to be a thing. Or the astronaut. Maybe the train. The trains are like, if you want to make, well, I was going to say if you want to make money, but obviously Lego doesn't want that, so they won't make the train. Bricktalot says he's disappointed. Oh, the results are in? What did they go for? Oh, goodness. Watch a man's soul get crushed live at 5:35. He said none of them made it. What's the results? Give me the bad news. Honestly, I don't even care at this point. They're not making the sets I want. Where's my darn King Tut? That's all I want to know. That thing was fire. Let me see if I can look it up. Maybe I can share it. We might be able to do something fancy McPantsard here. Let's try fancy McPantsy. Lego ideas results. Tune in at 5 o'clock as is it from this? When do these results come from? Because I don't see it anywhere. These all say 1 day ago. Like, are you, I feel like, are you guys telling me they actually came up with the results for this? I'm so confused. Like, let me show you guys. Here we go. There's an article from the brickitect. Oh, okay, let me bring this up so you guys can see it. Are these the three? Oh, goodness. Okay. Please hold. I'm going to get you guys the shan't here that you're looking for. Potentially. Okay, let's go to... let's make a new thing here. We'll switch to GoPro. And then we will go to... we'll do a window capture. Bear with me here, guys. Things are going to get a little weird here for a moment, probably. And then we'll go here. Wow, that's like really zoomed in. Really zoomed. When you go from a 4K monitor to a 1080 display, not pretty. Now we're getting a lot of ads here too. Isn't that great? We'll go like that. There we go. Okay, you guys ready for this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? Here we go. This is the first one. This is Jazz Quartet. Can you guys even see it? I don't know, guys. Jazz Quartet. I'm not really a jazz fan. I guess it's kind of cool with the figures a little bit. That one wasn't on my list, though. That's not as cool as King Tut. Next one is I'm shocked they're doing The Office. I'm kind of shocked, but also really not that excited about it, to be honest, because I already did that like Fat Mojo Office, and to me, like, I don't know. I guarantee there's gonna be a lot of people that are stoked about this, but it's as a build. Let's just be honest with ourselves here. It's not that exciting as a build. It's just not that exciting. You know, sure, it's like a giant battle pack. Sorry, Office lovers. But then we come down to this one, and I figured something like this would go in, some type of castle-y type thing. This is Snow White and the Seven Dwarves by Harry Finkel. That's probably the best one out of the bunch, I would say. It's kind of fun, kind of whimsical. These aren't lighting me on fire, though. I would say, like, build-wise, this one is probably the most interesting. Like, if you were trying to do, like, a cool build and be like, oh, that was really neat how they put that together, I think this one would be cool. There's so many darn ads on this site. Look at all these freaking ads that are popping up everywhere. This over here, they got an ad across the top. They've got double ads here. They got an ad across the bottom. Holy smokes, does Brickset really need that much money? Are they really that desperate? Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can go see all of the results. Brickset, there you go. It's so darn small you can't even really see it. We could blow it up though, probably. Here's what was supposed to be on there. And if you look at the little corner at the top left, one from the side there, that is, that's King Tut. That's the one I wanted. And if you look down at the bottom corner opposite of that, that's the astronaut. That's the other one I wanted. Where's the Jazz Quartet on here? I don't even think I even noticed. Oh, I see it right in the middle there. And then other than that, I wanted the Polar Express. And they didn't do any of those. So I am bummed. Big time bummed. So let's bloop that, and we will bloop that. Oh my God, my GoPro it's quitting on life. Let's see if we can get it caught up. I'm not having a seizure. My GoPro, I think, did not like that. Did not like that scene at all. Are we okay here? I'm seeing that we have an error happening. We got to quit on the GoPro. We will shut that bad boy down. We'll go to the full screen. Hopefully we're okay. That was a little nuts. We got some mad lag. I don't think it liked that situation. Yeah, Felix didn't get Karate Kid. Let's not ever do that again. That was too much. I'm gonna unplug the GoPro. Because of that. And then we'll try to bring it back again. If you sign in the sites, you have no ads. Okay, they're just penalizing me for being a casual dude. Let's see if we can bring back the GoPro. The struggle will be real. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Yeah, I think it was my GoPro that made the stream quit on life. Are we okay now? Are we all good here? Let me see if we're okay. I'll wait. We might be losing people here. There we go. I see it coming back. I see a definite delay. Viewers are like, "Oh crap, this is terrible. I should never do that again." We'll give it a minute. We'll see if we can get it back. I see it thinking about it. We definitely have a mad delay now. I'm hoping that we get caught up. We'll give it a minute. Since I quit on GoPro, we might be okay. I don't think the GoPro enjoyed me going to all the other screens and stuff and going nuts. Aussie says, all fixed, no lag anymore. That was rough. Is the voice matching my face? Can you hear that? Are we all good here? Lag free? Okay. We might be able to get GoPro back. That'd be cool. It says connected. I think I'm going to try my plan that I did earlier. This thing gets really hot though. Holy smokes. So I'm going to turn this off. I do like this weird like voodoo ritual. I'll show you guys what I do. I turn it all off, right? And then I turn it on. So then it's like, okay, we've got power. And then I take this USB-C after it's powered up. And then I plug it in. And then it's like USB connected. And occasionally it'll be like, oh, we're a webcam. That's what we are. But sometimes it just goes USB connected and it doesn't realize such things. So we might have single cam the rest of the time. Not that we're really missing out on anything. But that'll teach me for trying to do 75 things at once. Yeah, it's not loving that. We'll try one more thing because I do love that alternate cam. The GoPro he's a testy creature. He's a testy one. You thought it was loading. Did you guys see any of the stuff that I showed you? Or was that just a big waste of time? I can't see what you guys are seeing, unfortunately, in that regard. I'm not quitting on you, GoPro. I never will. Until it doesn't work this time. Let's try this once. We actually switched to the scene. Yeah, see how that's frozen out? Oh, that's a shame. I blame Bricked a lot. We no longer have our B cam. That's okay. Lag free. Okay, all right, we're good. We're good. We just lost our B cam. That's okay. You guys are stuck with me now. You can't see what I'm tearing apart, but it's irrelevant. It's less fun when you're tearing sets apart than when you're putting it together. Kingsley Boy says, gotta go enjoy the stream. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, probably for you, I would say. Enjoy it. We're going to try to get a couple sets torn apart here. That was the whole goal, was to clear out some sets from the studio because they're all just sitting around. Just constantly building, doing very little breaking it down. And I feel like 5 o'clock Lego is a perfect time to do that because it doesn't require an entire amount of attention. Anne says she saw the jazz thing. Okay, well that's the one to see, I suppose. Because even though it wasn't really on my list, in terms of it being like a cool build, that's the best one. I know The Office is going to get all kinds of love because people do love The Office, and that's going to be a hot set with people that aren't in the Lego space that just love The Office. And I just can't believe they finally made it. Like, why this one? They've, like, every single ideas round, it seems, there's like The Office, The Office, The Office. And like this one person that was like the 17th person to make The Office finally gets it. I guess it's an honor. But for a build, I'm telling you, like, it's great for minifigs, but what are you really building? You're building like a little room off to the side. And that's it. Are we still okay on the audio, guys? Yeah, hopefully we're okay. I saw someone say they can't hear anything. Should be good on my end. First day of technical difficulties. I need something to put through this to pop that pin out. I guess I could leave them in. Doesn't really matter. They'll just be put in next time it's built anyway. Am I going to be streaming tomorrow? I don't know. I think maybe like in the afternoon. It depends on what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow's Saturday. I think I'm going to try to do something later in the day, possibly, just for the audience. Because to be honest, there's a lot of people that probably would enjoy coming into the stream this early in the morning, but it's just way too early for them. So I'll do something that caters to those Americans, those ugly Americans that watch. Brad says, maybe your camera is really a reflector of the Decepticon in disguise. I don't know. Does he choose when he does and doesn't want to work? That's why you got to have mobile cameras. When one goes down, we got another one. Had I just had that GoPro, though, I probably would have just turned this into a late-night radio show, I suppose. We could just chat about that. GJ says, I'm a bit over Lego ideas. Should be called Lego Dust Collectors. Hey, if you guys want to watch a stream in the mornings, you Aussie guys, go check out GJ. It's a bit early for me, but not anymore. Not anymore. We're in the 5 a.m. gang, which is the late gang. Doing good today. Doing well, I should say. Woke up about 4:15, and I was like, let's go. Let's do this. I felt good. I knew there was a lot of people looking forward to the stream today. I got messages from people. I'm like, all right, the Friday thing. Let's go. And so far, it's been fun. Hey, speaking of being fun, JD just became a brickitector. Thank you for joining the memberships, brother. I appreciate that. I'll say the same thing I say to you, or say to everyone that joins, because I want you there. If you have Discord or don't have Discord, you should get Discord, which is it's like a little chat thing, and join over there. Connect your Discord account with your YouTube account, and you'll be magically taken into our members Discord, where you can chat with the likes of Andy, who's here, and he says welcome. You'll find Brad there. You'll find Chris there, and a bunch of other people too. It's a really great time. I'm there like all the time, and we can hang out and chat and share stuff and tell secrets to each other. I hear the secrets that you keep when JD's talking in his sleep. Okay, he actually just left the member. He's like, I didn't sign up for this. Oh man, Sugar Shack Chicken, Ta-da, Octan, Jeep Life, Son of a Biscuit, Darth Maul Bust, Pringles Can, Sour Cream, of course, Autobot. You can now use the emotes in the chat too if you're so inclined. We got some good ones. Brad just hit him hard, as did Andy, with the slight. Oh, he just right across the board. I love our emotes. I think they're fun. I need to get. I think we might have space for another one. I might add one in. But thank you for joining, JD. Classy fella, that JD is. Can we get... Oh, goodness. Yeah, he asked, can we get a Batman emoji? For you, JD, absolutely. It'll be there today. Let me put a little note to myself here in my notes. I have some missing pieces notes here. Batman emote for JD. You got to promise to use it, though. Do you want the bat signal? Or do you want do you want the Batman logo? Or would you like actual Batman's head? Because I could do either, or both, maybe. If we have enough slots, I'll do both. I kind of like the logo. I think that'd be cool, just getting a Batman logo flying around in the chat. We could pull it off. GJ says, so Greg, what's your buy price for the Titanic when it launches? 0. I don't want it. I wouldn't want it I wouldn't want it for free. And I'm telling the truth. Like, if someone sent that for free and it arrived at my doorstep right now, I'd be like, I don't want to build that set. It doesn't look fun to me at all. Oh, Sugar Shack. There's more pieces in here. I don't want to put that much time into such a boring build. I would just get incredibly bored with that. And then I don't want to have to display it when it's done. I don't want any part of it. So you can probably tell that how do I really feel? I'm not interested. I'd rather have the UCS Millennium Falcon if I was getting something that big. At least that's somewhat interesting. There, we got it. But for me, that's a no for me. That's like an idea set that no one wants. JD says, we got that one. He just laughed. Gamer Studio says, I hate Lego in Australia because it is released later and after Americans get it. It's also overpriced. Dang, that's a lot of strikes against you guys. I'm surprised you guys are so nice. I'd be like really bitter, I think, if I was in Australia. The prices. Although, I think what makes you guys happy is that you have Kmart's, don't you? I think that's probably the greatest thing about Australia. You might have the poisonous spiders that'll be living inside your boots when you go to put them on and kill you. But at least you can wear those boots to Kmart. And you can live the glory days that I once had. Darn it. Okay, we're doing the logo, says JD. Let's go, baby. The Batman logo will be there on the next 5 a.m. Lego. Too bad we can't play music, too. That'd be cool. All right, so if you guys missed my thing that I did before. Hefty bags. Oh, it's so blown out you can't even see that I have a bag here. 76173. My 3 looks really bad. Lefties, you feel my pain with the writing on the lefty, though. That's the one downside. Like, lefties have it made in this world. Everything's made for right-handers, including writing. Because as you're writing, you're dragging your hand through the thing you just wrote. It's a good life. Spider-Man. I write in all caps, too. I'll show you guys my writing here. No cap. All cap, actually. Spider-Man. Oh, this is the longest title ever. And Ghost Rider versus Carnage. Oh, my goodness. I don't even think that's going to fit on here. They got everyone covered, though. You know a much better set than the Titanic? Half the cost. The Daily Bugle. Way more fun. Way less Oh, my baby. I'll nurse you back to health. Don't worry, we'll get this. We'll come back. I need you. I need you. I'm so reliant on you. You don't care about me. We're having GoPro problems, guys. My B cam is beat now. We'll fire it back up. I think it's because I'm already like recording and stuff with it. We'll come up here. There you go. My janky handwriting. Spider-Man and Ghost Rider versus Carnage. Going in, boys. Oh, it's still not working. Okay. We'll just quit on it. Goodbye forever. Pro Lego channel is here, and he said he grew up in a Kmart. Dang, that's crazy, dude. Like, homelessness is no joke. When your parents are living in a Kmart and you're like sleeping in an aisle, he's probably like hiding behind the mattresses. Sell mattresses. Oh, yeah, dude. Kmart was life back in the day. I loved Kmart. And then this other little company came in. His name was Walmart. Sam Walton waltzed in. He looked at Kmart, walked in the door, spit on the floor, stepped on it with his foot. And he said, I'm going to build a building just a few miles from here. It's going to have better prices, more of a selection. And you know what? He did that. And Kmart for years, they struggled. They tried to survive. They had the dedicated fan base, the people that were like, we're going to keep this place going. But they couldn't do it. So eventually Sears comes along, a failing company within its own right. The company that should have been Amazon before Amazon was Amazon. They already had the network of stores. They had the catalogs. They had the mailing system. They had everything, but they didn't have the online component. So two failures together. They come together. Sears buys Kmart. We try to turn this around. They both fail. They're both out of business. One of the biggest companies in the world at one point. Sears out of business, Kmart out of business, at least here in the United States. But it is nice to know that these companies that couldn't make it here, like Toys R Us, they can make it elsewhere. And someday if I become a world traveler and I go on the brickitect world tour, I'm going to walk inside a Kmart again. I'm going to walk in and I'm going to feel right once more. I'm going to kiss the floor. Andy says that he thought he heard Born inside Kmart. Wasn't there a movie about a girl, Natalie Portman, lived inside a Kmart or something? Or no, she was inside some type of store. What's that movie, guys? She was homeless and she was living inside of some type of department store in like the bathroom and like hiding in there and whatnot. Was it even Natalie Portman? I might be making this up. This movie actually exists in the world, but I might be making up all of the details from it and they don't actually exist. Chris says, you build any of that stuff you got in the Greg's World video yesterday? You build any? Oh, dude. No, well, I have my TV mounted. Did that. I have a bookshelf to put together still. And then I have this outdoor shed. I've got a lot of stuff to build. We got lots of time, buddy. Don't worry about it. Brad says, anyone remember the old Kmart commercials where they say, I shit my pants? Dude, they're classics. That was like a fantastic marketing campaign. I shipped my pants. It was so good. So good. I'm putting my pieces in here. It might be a little loud. If that's the case, I apologize, guys. Kissing the floor is a bit too much? Bro, show Kmart the respect it deserves. I don't know, their floors are kind of dirty, though. The store was a little dirty, and it did smell funky. They didn't really have, like, the air conditioning turned up that much in the summer. I think they were trying to save money. So the place kind of smelled like ripe humans. So I don't know if I would kiss the floor. Maybe Australia's different. Do you guys wear deodorant in Australia, by chance? If you do, I'll probably be okay kissing the floor and visiting your local Kmarts. We should do a Kmart tour around the world. And Brad says he bought his Wii U from Kmart. Ironic to buy a failing console from a failing company. He did it both there, boys. He pulled it off. Imagine if you were born inside a Lego store. Can you get free Lego for life? I doubt it. Those stingy weasels at Lego, they probably charge you for being born there. They're like, we put your placenta in the Pick-a-Brick cup. That'll be $8. It's almost 6, guys. Let me have my one bad joke of the day. All right. I feel like I'm allowed one bad joke an hour, at least. Have I seen the Ninjago TV series? I saw like half a season of it. It wasn't for me. Okay, I'm correct on the Natalie Portman thing. What's the darn movie called, Chris? What's the darn movie? She's living inside of I think it's called Star Wars, The Phantom Menace. I think that's the one it was. Gamer Studio says, is it all right that I recorded this stream and when you mentioned my name, it was recorded? Is it all right if I upload it to my YouTube? I mean, that's okay. I think it's really weird and just like very odd, but that's all right, I guess. I'm going to send a copyright strike over. No, you can do that. I've seen other people do that. He mentioned my name. I'm going to make it a video. Dude, it's not even a special thing. I'll say your name 1,000 times in a row if you want me to. You don't have to make a video about it. Zacky's World said, I got my Wii from Kmart. Is WE like the boot Lego version of the Nintendo Wii? It's like the one that's like $20 and like has like all the controllers and stuff, but only one button on the controller works. Is that what we're talking about here? Chris says he got his Wii at Kmart. I got my Wii at Kmart. Me, you, Chris, same. Me, you, Chris, same. That movie with Natalie Portman is called Where the Heart Is. Where the Heart Is a much better movie than Unhinged. So if you guys are trying to pick a movie to watch tonight, and you're like, Unhinged, where a sociopathic murderer goes on the hunt for this woman that cut him off in traffic and tries killing her and her entire family. Am I going to watch that, or am I going to watch the one where Natalie Portman lives inside a Walmart? I'd go for the one with Natalie Portman inside the Walmart. Mike, welcome, brother. Says Sophia's watching this morning. Okay, I'll tone it down a little bit. I'm sorry. The placenta joke inside of the Lego store might have been too much for Sophia. I apologize. This isn't the late night one. This is like the early one. We got kids getting up for school right now, so we gotta cool it off a little bit, boys. We did have some setbacks here this morning. We had I tried being all fancy pants and showing off Lego's website. I always do it all ghetto like, and I'll put my phone right up to the GoPro, which it turns out is the best way to do things. Because we lost our B cam. Good news is JD joined and he gave me an idea for a new emote for Batman, so that's cool. Australian gang is here. I learned what a Kiwi is today. I feel like it's been a pretty successful stream thus far, at least for me. I've learned what the movie is that I watched, and we also now know Where the Heart is the greatest movie that you could watch today. Someone will watch it. Gamer Studios says his dad enjoyed Unhinged. He's like, yeah, kill that woman. Natalie Portman movie is better. Yes. Also, Natalie Portman, I think, is more attractive than Russell Crowe. Like, if it's close, it's really close. But if I had to choose one or the other, probably Natalie Portman. Nah, Russell Crowe, actually. Changed my mind. And he says that he played City Undercover on the Wii U. So much fun. Motivated me to get a Wii U, but never did. I played the one for 3DS. Lego City Undercover. Man, it was so repetitive. It was kind of like Grand Theft Auto a little bit, only like more child friendly. But it was super repetitive, and I just couldn't finish it. I was just like, no more fetch quests. I'm done. But I can see why people like it, especially if you're a Lego fan. Chris says Halloween Kills on Peacock today. I saw the previews for that. I'm like, isn't Jamie Lee Curtis like 85 years old? When's she going to become Michael Myers? She should be the villain. Maybe she is. I might have just spoiled it for you. Yannick wants to know, are you going to do the live streams on the weekends as well? You know, that's questions come up a few times. I don't know. I was thinking about doing something a little bit later for the people that can't make it to these ones. And I don't want to get burnt out on this. I don't want it to be like one of those things where I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been doing these morning streams for 500 days straight. I'm going to die. I'm eventually going to run out of things to talk about, guys. It hasn't happened yet, but eventually, like, I'm going to be completely reliant upon you probably to give me some direction for this. And that's usually kind of what happens. I don't sit down with these with like a list of notes or anything. It kind of just, it becomes what it becomes. Well, those pieces are never coming out of there. I do wonder someday, though, we're just going to be sitting here being like, we're out. Will I release any Nintendo Switch videos on Greg's Arcade? You know, I'm actually thinking about, I saw a game this morning that I'm considering. Clark and I played it in the arcade. Well, there's 2 games that are coming to Greg's Arcade. Subscribe. I bought Hot Wheels Unleashed. Supposedly an amazing game. I bought it for PS5. I had a gift card. $20 gift card for GameStop, so I bought it from there. Been hearing really good reviews of this game, and I knew Clark and I could play it together and really enjoy it. There's another racing game called Cruisin' Blast for the Nintendo Switch, which is like the old Cruisin' USA games, Cruisin' World. And it's on sale, and they're like doing some type of special or something on it, so I might grab that. Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. So we'll see. We'll see what I get. But the Hot Wheels Unleashed game is on its way here. And I think that's going to be a good time. No Area says, I have not come back for a year. I just want to know whether you revealed the reason behind why you open Lego boxes from the left. I don't know if I should tell you. I've revealed it. I have. I don't know if I should tell you, though, since you've been gone for a year. I'll tell you this, No Area. If you promise to be here every day for the next year, and this is a commitment, so you really need to think about this. If you promise to be here every day for the next year, and we all know a promise is your word, and it's a bond. I'll tell you why I open Lego sets from the left. I'll do it. I've already told the world. I've already told it in these morning streams. I've revealed the secret. I'm going to do it for you, though. Since you're here, since the YouTube algorithm gods have brought us together once more. I just need to find the right box. I need to find the right box. Do I have a box? Yes. Okay. I'm going to use this one as my example, okay? Regardless of what this set is, if you look at this set, we all agree this is the left side, right? We can all agree that. Whether you're from Australia, if you're a Kiwi, or if you're no area, this is the left side of the box. If you flip this box over in the back, and you look where this punch tab is, where Lego wants you to open this box, this is where they've designed for you to open this box. Look what side that's on. It's on the left side. Lego intends for you to open your sets from the left side. This is the side that they want you to open them from. If you're opening them from this side, are you just gonna throw your finger through the back right here and just start shredding into this? No. If you do that, you're doing it wrong. So if you're opening your Lego sets from the right side, you're a fool, Starscream. You're a fool. Left side is where you open your Lego boxes from. It's not even an opinion. It's just a fact. That's why you open your sets from the left side. Now you better be here for the next 365 streams. I'll be checking on you every day. Little harsh bargain there, and I didn't even wait for him to agree to it, but you know, that's what happens around here. You make a deal with the devil. I have told you. I told you in the 100,000 subscriber video, and I told you in the morning streams. Lefties unite, says Brad. Absolutely. I think that might be my third time. And I'll keep telling you, because the world needs to know. You have these people spreading misinformation out there, all the right-handers of the world. They're spreading misinformation about what side you should open your sets from. Don't listen to their lies. Gamer Studio says Australia doesn't have punch tab anymore. You're never gonna. Eventually, it's gonna be lost. It's like technology. Like people used to be able to actually do things, and now technology does it for you. You know, it's gonna be lost to the generations. Lefties unite. Absolutely. Look at that. Hopefully that answers your question. What about tape boxes? You still open them from the left. Because once you start a system that Lego has started, and that is opening punch tab sets from the left, why would you all of a sudden start opening tape boxes from the right? It makes no sense, right? No area is making excuses now. He says, I do have school. Obviously, you're going to have to drop out of school. There's no other option for you right now. If you made this commitment, which you have made, because I forced you into it, you're going to have to drop out of school to be here. It's the only answer. Tell your teachers today's going to be the last day you see them. You have to attend the 5 a.m. streams because you made a deal with the devil. Random gamer in the house, he says, hashtag lefties. Man, I didn't realize that all of my people are lefties. GJ says, by the way, Greg, we lived in OZ for 14 years. Learned a new phrase the other day, thunderbox. It's an outside toilet. And we call that an outhouse. I like thunderbox better, though. You know, depending on what you ate, it could definitely be a thunderbox. We'd call it an outhouse. If what we would call like the little blue ones that you like go places and they have like the little door that opens up and it's like absolute like nightmare fuel inside of it. That's called a porta potty, is what we would call that. Oh no, Xavier's out here with the hashtag righties. I don't know. I don't know if I can do these streams with righties amongst us, guys. And he says, just like writing, you go from left to right. Do you write right to left? No, except if you're writing Chinese. Oh no, now we're offending the Chinese viewers. That's, you know who's sorely lacking in these streams? Very underrepresented is the Chinese group. Very rarely do I hear anyone say, hey, what up from China? You know, where are you guys at? Where's my Chinese viewers? You know, just they don't compare to the Aussies or the Kiwis. Mike says they only open boxes from the left, only since Greg told us it's the only way. Starting a revolution, I guess. I'm telling you though, I would totally, if those punch tabs were on the right, I would open all my sets from the right. But it's hard to argue with what Lego intended for you to do. And I know you guys that open your sets from the right now, like your soul's crushed. Like you're looking at your sets and you're like, crap, I opened up all my punch tab sets from the one side and then all my other sets from the other side. Clearly, I've been wrong this entire time. My life's been a lie. What am I doing in general? It's okay. It's never too late to make a change, you know, just like people, you know, they get help with their drug addiction or problems or whatever. It's never too late for you. I think you could fix this. Your next Lego set you get, do the right thing. Open it from the left. I'll be watching. I should do the, hey, Donut Guy says, I'm Chinese. He might be. I doubt it. But we'll see. Miguel says, Thunderbox reminds me of Thor and Natalie Portman. Okay. Let's... I don't even know if I should have read that, actually. We're just going to move on, Miguel. I'm not engaging with that. Oh, goodness. I like you, Miguel. That's my kind of humor at 6:12 a.m. That's fun. Does China even have YouTube? You know, that could be a problem. I didn't think about that. The fact that the government may not necessarily like what I'm doing here. The Chinese government may have an issue with the 5 a.m. streams. So maybe you having YouTube is not acceptable there. Donut Guy, the liar. And he says, there we go, Greg. Now say it. The Chinese are revealing themselves. Am I missing something here? Awaken Builder says, you'll have to sell all your sets and buy new again. Yeah, if you're one of the right-handed people, you have no choice but to just sell off all your stuff for pennies on the dollar and start from scratch. Rebuy the UCS Millennium Falcon just to open the box from the left side. You know, to be honest, let's go here, guys. You open your boxes however the heck you want to, whatever floats your boat. If you're a righty and you got that knife in your right hand and you just want to slice down through there, do it. Because boxes don't matter. Just throw the thing away. Then we can all go from scratch. It's like starting fresh again, you know? All of your sins will be forgiven if we just throw all of our boxes away. I saw a dude, he sent me this, you know, I've seen some really like not safe for work type videos of like some really disturbing things. The most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life. And if you have little kids listening right now, please take your iPad back, Mom. I'll give you a second here. Because the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life on the internet was this guy that sent me a video of a box very similar to this one. He took a knife and he sliced it this way. And he sliced it this way in an X pattern. He reached his hand in and he pulled the bag out. I couldn't sleep for weeks. I was horrified. How could he do that to that beautiful set, just slicing it? Who does that? What kind of monster? I knew this person was dangerous, so I didn't engage with them. But, yeah, scary stuff out here in the world of Instagram, guys. This is the 42117 Technic race plane. I don't write the theme on here. I guess it's just assumed. 117 race plane. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, the Chinese people are probably watching weapon videos right now. They're like, oh, real Lego. That's their Lego. Okay, let's bag this up. It's going to get a little loud here for a moment. I wish I had my B-cam for you guys. You could get right in here in the action. We could just be like, I could literally have you like just eating those pieces right now. GoPro let us down. I'm going to be sending a strongly worded letter to Jeff GoPro. Tell him his product sucks. Never trusted that guy. Ever since him and Ivan went on that long retreat where they were, you know, conspiring with each other and how we can make products that don't work for our customers. Ever since then, I've just really distrusted GoPro. Almost as much as Lego. Deepak says, I'm a kid. I heard it. Block him. There's a kid amongst us. Block him. Give your iPad back to your dad. Go do it. Imagine like these little kids. They're walking over to their parents' bedroom, knocking on the door. They're like, Johnny, what? She's like, I have to give the iPad back to you. Brickitect told me so. The mom's like, no, that's our babysitter. You keep watching that. I want more sleep. Based on actual events. Oh, hey, Nick's here. It says over in ChinaTube they review Lego as a joke, weapon, and make fun of Lego. Probably. He also says Hales. Is it? I don't know if it's appropriate for me to call her Hales. It seems like a personal thing between the two of you that I shouldn't get involved in. Hales is reading or doing something extremely intellectual. Meanwhile, Nick's over here drooling all over himself while I'm doing this. You should go read a book too, probably. Do something intellectual. Do something productive. This isn't it, man. This is just a guy bagging up some Lego sets, making bad jokes, getting people fired up on occasion. And we've now have 3 sets. This is like a week of Lego building. Or I guess maybe 3 days, 3 or 4 days, however long it took Clark to build these. All undone. Don't tell Clark. Actually, I told him that I'd be doing this. I'm like, we gotta make space for the new stuff, man. Because new stuff do be coming. Okay. 3 done. And I'm going to put that inside one of these. This is my system, if you guys want to follow it. I got this idea from builders to put my stuff in a 3-ring binder. I debated whether to do this or if I should get a filing cabinet. To me, the binders seem nicer, though, because I'm going to have like a nice little bookshelf in our storage room with all these like 3-inch binders. I don't know how many centimeters that is for you guys that are actually watching this. But, you pull the city one out or you pull the Technic one out, you flip through, you find the thing you want. And instead of having a whole wall of boxes, you got just a library set up here. Very organized, just the way it should be. And if I ever want to sell this stuff, I'm not going to have the boxes, but I will have, although I do have all the boxes flattened in a giant box, don't tell anyone. But I will have everything nicely organized if I ever want to build it or if I need a part or whatever. I'll be able to find everything nicely. And that's important to me. What's next? Let me go look and see what I can find. It might be the mobile bat base, boys. It might be going. Oh no, let's leave that one built for a little bit. For just a little bit. We're gonna do one that's gonna hurt the Star Wars detector's souls. This one will hurt you guys. We're gonna tear apart the Mandalorian Forge. Brad. He said, made it home. It's bedtime for me. Talk to you later. Very entertaining stream. Thanks for stopping in, Brad. I appreciate it, man. Glad you made it home safely, dude. Sweet dreams. Give your teddy bear a kiss for me. Brad sleeps with a teddy bear, if you guys didn't know. Nick says, oh, Greg, hanging out with your virtual mates is about as productive as it gets, right? I think so. Remember, joy is a thing that can be produced. Not to say that I'm producing it, but it can be a thing that's produced. Hey, what's this doing here, Clark Mans? If you're having fun, that's productive because you're producing joy. Andy says, I got to go too. Need to get ready for work. Be back later if you're still at it. See you guys. Everybody's leaving me, guys. I need you. I need somebody to stick with me. Can someone just stay just for a minute? Let me stay around for long enough for me to take this apart. I don't want to sit here by myself. I could be talking to myself and it would seem somewhat natural, I suppose. But it feels more, it feels like it's more justified if there's actually someone here with me. I hear things. Oh no, this is bad.
Can the bear come down?
Yeah, of course. Don't look at what I'm doing, Clark, man. Whatever you do, don't look at what I'm doing. Morning, Buster. You made it to the stream. How you doing?
Good.
A little bright down here.
Just can't look at that.
Why?
Because you're tearing apart.
I should have torn apart all the good sets beforehand. We need to get ready for the next thing. You want me to keep this one built? I could tear apart the snow speeder. Let me move my camera. This is why 5 a.m. Lego needs to be the breaking it down series, because it doesn't go well.
I have a glass of water.
I have just the thing. There you go. Bricky's here. It says Pro Lego Channel says talking to yourself is more traditional YouTube video. Yeah, you're just kind of there. I guess there's like that intended audience that's there. It's you're expecting people to watch, whether they do or not. You're still talking to someone, I guess. But it's sort of just talking to yourself. How'd you sleep, man? Anything crazy happen?
No. I remember a crazy dream I had a few nights ago.
What's that? Let me get some audio over to your way.
It's where I had a dream where I was in school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was sitting at my chair and I did something I wasn't supposed to do. And then the teacher walked over to our cardboard we lined up for stuff and wrote a L on a piece of paper and stuck it on there.
What does that mean?
That means bad.
Oh, you took an L?
Mm-hmm.
You'll have lots of dreams like that where things happen at school.
Yeah.
Like,
But I had a good dream a long time ago before first grade. It's where I was at a soccer thing and I was walking around and I looked back and I looked back and I saw a hill with all my school friends in soccer outfits standing on the hill. I'm like, what? And I saw like the one sitting on the very edge with like cash. Because probably last year my favorite one was probably like Cash, because he was like a cool kid.
Casheroni and cheese.
Yes, that's why I call him.
Clark's coming up with nicknames for his friends, and his one buddy's named Casheroni and cheese. I told him he should be called Casserole. I feel like that works as a better nickname if you're going to give him like a food nickname. Casserole. But it kind of sounds like another word that's not like great to call your friend. We won't say that word is. So, Friday, Clark, man, you made it. And what's exciting about Friday for you?
There's no homework.
Right?
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Because the math boss or the reading boss has to give you homework on Fridays. Because the teacher has to listen to the math one and the reading one. So that's why on one of the Fridays I had math homework.
Are we going to do some gaming tonight?
Yup.
What are we playing? We going into the craft?
Yeah.
I got to finish my Ducati. I started building this Minecraft Ducati.
Well, you didn't build inside the wheels. Gold.
Yeah, I need to make the wheels way bigger. The proportions are off on it. Clark's building a roller coaster, kind of creeping over to on my spot. And I found this lovely little place to build this Ducati. I had this series called Building Your Ideas in Minecraft, and this was my idea to build the Lego Ducati, or just a Ducati in Minecraft because it's on my mind. And Clark is, he's working over here. I flatten out this spot where I can put this big motorcycle that I'm building. And all of a sudden I look over and there's this roller coaster coming onto my island, getting closer and closer to my build. And I don't know how it happened, but it's there.
So also what told these guys.
Okay.
Right where we spawned on the little island we were on, that's
move
where I
this over.
started the motorbike. That's when I started my roller coaster.
You started on the island?
And then I thought I was heading the right way, but I turned and I realized, I looked back and I'm like, I'm heading the wrong way, so I just went.
We're playing in creative mode, by the way. If you guys aren't into the Minecraft scene or a Minecraft detector, move this out of the way. It's what we do. Clark keeps drawing me back into this Minecraft world. And I really enjoyed it. I've built so many amazing things in our world. If you go through our catalog on Greg's Arcade and you look down through, not Greg Arcade, the country western singer, apparently that's a guy. If you go back through, you can see all these crazy things that I've built over time. And they've all been like live streams. So, you're just sitting there building it. What's the coolest thing you think I've built? I built the Infinity Gauntlet for Thanos. It was really
I
neat.
think it was
The Hulkbuster. That's pretty fire. Remember that?
yeah, that's fire. I like the gold on it.
Mm-hmm. What else did I build? I built
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime, all kinds of figures, and
You need to build his gun.
I built a MacBook that's playing Minecraft on it.
Oh, I remember that.
I built a giant brick separator. I built a chicken.
That's a bridge.
I built a pencil that's a bridge inside. It's like a tunnel. I've put more time than probably what's acceptable into Minecraft. But I like creator mode. It's kind of, or creative mode. It's like just having a bunch of Lego bricks and building what you want. I have so much fun with it.
Dada. I need like creative world. It's called Clark's School World.
You gonna build your school?
Where I build school stuff. Like I build a gigantic pencil going into the sky.
An apple,
Yep, an apple.
a Chromebook,
Yeah.
a desk.
I can build the Chromebook and it has all my little apps on there.
Yeah, you could have like.
I use the green wool for IXL, and then the black for Schoology.
There you have it, man. That'd be cool. Is your mouth okay? I know, sure. You good? You need some more to drink?
I'm good.
Okay, I'm just asking. Just asking.
I'm good. Just
No, Area says, I wish there was a server I could play with you guys in. Yeah, it is if you become a member of Greg's Arcade, but it's
yeah, realm.
we have a realm. It's overwhelming. That's a new title. Overwhelming realm. You gonna work on your Panasonic thing there, bud? I think I gotta tear apart the forge, bud. We gotta make space. It's gonna be sitting around. Hoping to have a couple tables full of just general area that we can put things to work on, like the Bugatti, in between all the weeks that it's done. I still have some more Bugatti building to do. You want to keep this live for a little bit?
Because I literally just got down.
Okay, we're gonna keep it live a little bit since Clark Man just came down. We'll do it for you guys. Bricky says, I still get a dream from school of people that bullied me. Yeah, usually the dreams you have from school are ones where it's like you went to school naked, or you didn't study for your test, or it's like weird ones like that where it's like moments of dread. And actually, I'm going to be talking about something like that in Missing Pieces today. I have like a little topic to discuss, which I'll save for that. That way you have a reason to watch Missing Pieces or listen to that. Which that'll be on Sunday at noon Eastern, or for the Australian gang, oh goodness, that'll be at 1, no, wait. If we're moving 7 hours, that'll be 3 a.m. Eastern, or 3 a.m. Australian time. You guys can tune into Missing Pieces. 3 a.m. on Monday. Like the worst time. Imperial Officer says, Greg, I sent you a package yesterday. We'll get it. I'm actually going to the post office today, so it might be a little bit until we get it, because it'll probably take a few days to get there. And I only go to the post office every few weeks. But I'm stopping in the post office today. So if you send us a package recently, I'll pick it up and we'll do a mail time. You want to do that tomorrow? All right. We'll open some packages, assuming we have any. We got to finish Marvel's What If, Clark, man. I got all of the What If CMFs waiting for me from DJ Ninja Blade, and I haven't seen all the shows yet. Oh. Number 10? Looking for it? Oh, okay. Thanks. What side does it need to go on? Oh, I see it. I see it. All right, I got to put stickers on, guys. See, I finished that series, and then we'll open up all of the Marvel What If CMFs. I don't know if there's anything else there. That's the only thing that I know for certain is there. But we'll see. I got to return... Well, I can't spoil anything. I got to return something, too. But I don't want to spoil it because there's an ongoing storyline that's happening on Greg's World that I want to see play out. Random Gamer says, because of you, I'm making a Lego amusement park. Hopefully you get more work done on yours than us. I want to make my entryway is my first thing I want to do. And I have like this idea that I want to use that's kind of like an entryway to Legoland that I thought was really cool. You want me to do it? Okay, Clark's doing stickers.
Bye bye, Mando.
Yeah.
Lucky Mando's not torn apart yet.
Ah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Ah, I'm into the pile. We got to get ready for the next build, Clark, man. We got more sets in the backlog, more things to move on to. The thing is with these sets, like, you can rebuild them anytime. So if you want to build Trouble on Tatooine, for example.
But someone says I don't want to rebuild. You don't want me to rebuild them because it's just like I tore them apart.
You can rebuild them if you want to. They're all in the storage room. If you want to look through the manuals, they're all out there.
Yeah, I just want to build those big Lego Minecraft figures.
Those ones we need to search for. They moved with us, and they're in some moving boxes, which are still in the storage room. I'm going to keep that a surprise. Briquet.
Okay.
I told Mrs. Brickitect, though. She's pretty pumped.
Why?
Because it's something that I'm buying.
Is it a new coffee maker?
No, it's a Lego set. It's not a new coffee maker. As exciting as coffee makers are, I think it's the Lego set that I'm more excited about.
Is it the Elvis set?
Elvis? No. Elvis? It's the Elvis set. Is there an Elvis set? I don't know if there is, honestly.
Yes, there was.
There was an Elvis Lego set?
Yeah, that's what Full House says.
You know, Full House is... It's a show.
He
Clark is obsessed with Full House.
He went to the store in season 5, which is after on the next disc. He heads to Target and he grabs that Elvis set.
Uncle Jesse?
Yes.
I feel like this is like one of our Star Wars episodes. The episode where Uncle Jesse takes Michelle to Target and they buy the Elvis Lego set. That would actually be a good episode. I would watch that.
And then Michelle buys Michelle on the motorbike.
Any Full House detectors out there? Any of you guys watch Full House?
Remember the episode where Michelle went on Jesse took her to the store and dressed her up in like Jesse clothes.
Mm-hmm. It was
and she ride back on her bike. That was the little Lego set she bought.
That was the mechanic. They were at the shop.
Of what?
It was like an auto body shop, I think. Hey, Zach wants to know if you still like Trackmaster, Clark, man. He's thinking about it.
I don't know.
All right, I think we'll probably be donating all of his Trackmaster. I have the American Rescue.
I love it.
The American Rescue Workers coming tomorrow, and I'm trying to figure out what we can get rid of. That'll clear up so much space. We get rid of Thomas, all of those Trackmaster sets. We could fill it with Lego stuff. All of those bins.
Nope.
Okay. It's really sad about what's happened to Thomas. Like, we go to Target, and there's very little Thomas and Friends there anymore. So I'm glad that we got into it when we did. Because these days, there's not much. I don't know what happened to Thomas. I don't know if it's just no one watches anymore. I don't know if the show's on TV anymore. We don't really watch. Clark has moved on to like bigger kid things now.
Like Mandalorian.
Yeah, Clark watches Mandalorian now instead of Thomas and Friends.
Thanks, friends.
It was a good show though. I thought so, at least.
But I still like Puffin Rockets.
Speaking of Puffin, Puffin's here, Clark, man.
Yeah. Last night I was watching some Puffin Rock. You know what?
Clark loves Puffin Rock on Netflix. He's talked about it. This is probably like the 4th time we've mentioned it on our morning streams, I think. Puffin Clark. I call it Puffin Clark. Padawan says, I love Full House. You got it, dude, says Platypus. You're in big trouble, mister. Have mercy. Oh, my Lanta.
Wow.
Wow. Cut it out. We know all the catchphrases, guys. Can I get an F in the chat for Thomas? I mean, the thing is, like, kids grow up, man. Clark still likes building the tracks, but...
Somebody gives me a T in the chat for Thomas.
Give him a T in the chat for Thomas. Or an F in the chat. Whatever you need to do. Man, so much building here. Goodbye. I'm dying.
Hey, somebody just left some comments.
Mm-hmm.
What did they say?
Ghost Screen Man wants to know if anyone's watched Ollie and the Little White Van before. I've never heard of that. Thomas the Mandalorian. That would be a good crossover, wouldn't it?
Thomas the Mandalorian.
If they did
he has Thomas' face.
What if they had a Thomas that looked like Mandalorian? Would you buy that?
I would buy the Mando suit if it looked like Thomas. On the on the arm side things, they would have number 1 on it.
Oh, you want a minifigure that looks like Thomas?
Yeah, it's like Mandalorian.
That'd be like the weirdest crossover, but would probably sell extraordinarily well.
And the rocket packs would be 2 little whistle things. The 2 yellow whistles.
How is there not a Sir Topham Hatt minifigure? That's what I want to know. You're causing confusion and delay, Clark, man. All right. We're going to tear the rest of this apart, bag it up, and then we're going to bag up this stream. We got some homework to do, buddy, from last night. Clark had a soccer game last night. He did pretty darn good.
I was like ripping down those little red kids.
That little kid, man, you dropped him like 3 or 4 times. There was that little one out there. He looked like he was like 3 years old. Mm-hmm. You're running by him, and I saw him hit the ground. Then he got back up, and he went down again. Then he got back up. I was just like, oh man, that kid's he just like ended his whole entire career.
He's like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Was he making noises?
No.
Oh.
No, I was doing that.
Okay. I don't know if it's gonna fit in one of these bags, but we'll give it a shot.
I thought it was different kids kept falling down.
No, it was that little kid. He's just like, he kept dropping. I don't know if he was doing it on purpose. Or...
I think I just keep running into him. He was like, I can get back up. Ooh. I can get back up. Ooh. I can get back up. Ooh.
Poor little dude.
And I just run away from him.
Poor guy.
That red team's too... there's only one thing about that red team.
What?
You can just grab their arm and pull them to the ground.
I don't think that's the way you're supposed to be playing.
Yes, that is probably not the wrong way.
You guys are dirty.
There's...
You're like the dirty dozen.
I'm trying to be the aggressive kid out there. It was making me angry when the coach was saying Riley dribble because he didn't listen to him.
None of you guys listen to the coach. He's over there yelling the entire time. He's like, Clark! Clark! And he's like, move over there. And you're just like not even listening. Do you hear him or?
I can't hear him because I just hear kicking and kicking and kicking and kicking. Because everyone's kicking all the darn time.
Well, that's soccer for you guys. Or football, as you may know it as in some parts of the world. They call it football. Most of the people that are watching this call soccer football. Which is appropriate because it's literally what it is.
Because you use your foot.
What do you use in your... When we watch regular football, what do you think they use primarily in American football?
Hands.
Yeah. Handball. Right? The ball has to be in your hands. If the ball leaves your hands, it's called a fumble. So it should be called handball.
Oh, I can't stretch.
Clark's doing his morning stretchings. Chris says, hello there, Clark, man. He has returned. Clark he's gone. He's stretching dramatically. He might be making a comeback. I've got a lot of work to do today, man. I've got to finish my Bugatti because I'm making my YouTube short here this morning. So that thing needs done. I've got to edit a Greg's World video. I've got to go to the post office. Got to record missing pieces. I think that's it. I think that's it for today. We'll see what else we can get into. I'm trying to decide whether I should do a vloggity vlog today. I might shoot a little something. Doesn't hurt to record something. If it doesn't become anything, then it doesn't. That guy's about to meet his maker, Clark, man.
Yow!
Are you ever going to get that darn Panasonic car done? I'm trying to do this dang video titled Speed Champions Keeps Impressing Me, but we have nothing built. I think that's our last one, though. That's our last Speed Champion set. We build that car and the other one. Then we can get the new wave. The new Speed Champions wave is fire. I don't have any of them yet, but they're so cool. Sorry for the loud noises, guys. I know it's kind of loud. Okay, we're almost there.
Okay.
He'll never avoid me. He'll never hide. Oh, goodness. Half the fun of building Lego, tearing it back apart again when you're putting it into storage. We need to prep for the next Star Wars set, Clark, man. You gonna start on the A-Wing for me? I think he can do it. Clark builds the A-Wing, not clickbait.
I have it like stick up in the air. I have a hotel of it.
Oh, you're gonna build a A-Wing tower.
And then the boosters are sticking out the side of it, and it's like a rocket.
I don't think that's an A-Wing. The A-Wing hotel.
And then we plop it down in the wind, and you can tell some of the windshields are dirty because I stole them from the collection.
Give me that Mando. Anyways, guys, that's where we're wrapping it here for 5 a.m. Lego. Now going on 7 a.m. Lego. Thank you, Clark Man, for joining us.
Sharpie.
I appreciate you all tuning in and hanging out and chatting with us and having a good time on a Friday. If your Friday's over, I hope you have a great Saturday leading into tomorrow. If you're just starting your day like we are, make it a good day.
I wish I could just go back to bed and go take another nap.
Let's go back to bed. We accomplished our goal for today. Okay, let's not. Kids and Sharpies, that's a no. Gonna be probably streaming tomorrow, but it might be later in the day, just so more people can actually watch that miss all these during the week. But we'll be back next Monday, of course, and we'll see what else we do. We're gonna be streaming Minecraft tonight on Greg's Arcade in the evening. If you'd like to attend over there, youtube.com/Greg's Arcade, or just do a search for Greg's Arcade. Don't click on the Country Western guy. Click on the one that looks like it's probably